Cooking with Gaspar. Tonight I made a homemade lasagna. For homemade lasagna we need meat, we need tomato sauce, we need pasta sheets, we need white sauce and spices. So I will start just one by one. I have the onion now, just put it to saute the onion. I'm sauteing the onion without any oil, just to caramelize the onion nicely. So there's no oil inside here. Now I have to add chopped garlic, one teaspoon of garlic. The onion is caramelized, so let the garlic a little bit also sauteed. And then I add my San Marzano tomato sauce, adding my water. And then later on, the last what I do, I will spice it, like oregano. I can put right now a little bit fresh thyme for that one. And then the last one I did a couple of more things. I'll be right back. I'm sauteing the onion now for the meat. Olive oil in pan. Onion. Saute it a few minutes. Adding a bay leaf, 2, and also add to the tomato sauce 1. Okay. Okay, the onion is sauteed. Adding the beef, it's a ground beef. Ground beef is hormone-free, is organic beef, beautiful color. And I'll be right back. So the meat is sauteed now, and my tomato sauce is ready to go. So I put my tomato sauce on top of the meat. I will continue cooking with the meat 15 minutes. Just completely reduced. I turn it off. The tomato sauce is done, so we need to cook that one. So now we spice that one. Add a little bit oregano, celery salt, just a little bit. Bay leaf. 1, a little Italian seasoning, oregano, black pepper, just a little bit, okay, and then I just add my seasoned salt. Seasoned salt, and let's reduce that for about 15 minutes. I'll be right back. A Veloute sauce, it's a white sauce. Butter in pan. Let's melt it. And I will be right back. So the butter is melted. Now the all-purpose flour, the 2, 3, that's the second one. Third one, and I think it's enough, 3 tablespoons of flour. Heat on. So mix it, make it light, not even brown, just lightly saute the flour. you need to do a light brown. We're making a veloute. Veloute is a white sauce. It's a basic 5 mother sauce. And veloute is overall in French cuisine is used all the time. So lower the heat. So the flour is ready. What I do now, I put my milk. Make sure that you can add it 2 times at the first time. And then I mix it with the whipper. And White will see how thick is that. If you don't need, you don't add. I'll be right back. So now I'm mixing. It's getting a little bit thicker, so that means I have to add more milk. On that point, we have to start to mixing again. You have to mix it constantly. Now at that point, I can add a little bit salt, seasoned salt. And the very important thing to have home a little bit nutmeg, but make sure that you just add a little bit nutmeg because they've overpowered them. Okay, a couple of minutes and I will be right back. Right now, waiting to thicken it up one more time. And if we don't need milk anymore, then we'll be done. A couple of minutes and we'll be done. Occasionally mix it, make sure that it don't burn. Especially on this side, you have to watch it. So the meat is completely reduced, become a thick tomato sauce. What I do now, I take it out the bay leaves. We don't need it. I leave out. And then the next step what we'll do, we give the white sauce, the veloute, to the half of them to the meat. So the veloute is thickened it up, it's cooking, it's done. 1 second, I turn it up the heat. What I do now, add it up to the meat, just not all, maybe a good half. We add it to them. And continue a little bit reduced. Some people put cheese inside, I don't this time. Now I will test it. Perfect. Slowly reduced. And what we need to do now, just cook the lasagna sheets. So the last step what I do, I cook the pasta sheets. I put it inside, carefully put it in, that it don't break. Probably best thing one by one to put it in. Cook it about 4 minutes. put a couple more to make sure that we have enough. Okay, there should be enough. So make sure that you carefully mix it and let it cook for 5 minutes. I'll be right back. So the pasta sheets are done. I'm taking out, put it in cold water. Okay, that's the last one. We have to be careful to take it out. You can break it. All right, so we don't need the heat. All right, so I have to change the water, it's become hot. Now I'm assembling the pasta, the lasagna. So what I'm doing now, take a piece of not melted butter and coat it all side on bottom of the pasta dish and start to layer it up inside the pasta. Make sure that you put it in each egg, that they don't stick. Okay, so I think so is done. All right, so we start to add the pasta sheets. Make sure the pasta sheets are not watery. So here, the first one. Yeah, that's perfect. The other one. It's a little bit broken, but it's okay. Let's find another one. Okay, that's good. So now add a little bit on the side to cover that side completely here, and also I will add on the side a pasta sheets from both sides, actually from all sides, but mostly on the just one side. I'm adding the meat. What I do, I have mine a little bit my veloute, add just a little bit veloute to that. So now putting the pasta sheet on top again. Two pieces, meat again, a little veloute, just a little bit, pasta sheets again, and I'll be right back. There's the third layer. Meat. Veloute just a little bit again. Pasta sheets again. Press it down. Meat. That will be the last one. Try to find one nice ones. Put on the final on the top a little bit sauce also. And then I put the cheese on top. Make sure you put enough cheese. All over. I put a couple of tomato on top. You can do slice too if you like. Not. Okay, that's enough. Okay, you cover it now. Press it down a little bit to get inside. Okay, now I put a little bit butter on top on the pasta sheets, and also a little bit all over the Parmesan, I mean the cheese. And that's all we need to do. We put it in oven on 375, and we bake it about half an hour to 45 minutes. So now the lasagna is in for 30 minutes. Let me check it out. I think so it's ready to take it out. If you do it longer, they will be dry out. So I see it, oh, I see it perfect. Oh my God, that's just perfect. Look at that. So I'm letting rest about 10-15 minutes prior I cut the lasagna, and then we serve it. So I'll be right back. Okay, we let rest about 10-15 minutes the lasagna, and I can cut now. It's firmed up nicely. So what I do, cut it in half first. And then I cut a nice piece of lasagna out. Hopefully they come out. I'm putting a little tomato sauce, marinara on the bottom of the plate. And I put my lasagna on top. Okay. So this is my final dish, homemade lasagna. Hopefully you enjoy the recipe and see you next time.